We are back home from our trip to the American Northeast. What have we learned? First thing we learned is it's really far. Driving from here to Ohio to New York to Boston, it's really far. I knew that already, but you don't really appreciate the distance until you have to traverse it over land. So, yes, it was really far. It took a long time to get there and a long time to get back. We also learned that people are very supportive. I gave people the opportunity to help with gas money if they wanted to, and people did, and that was extremely helpful. More than you know, because I had to have my car fixed twice. You didn't see the second time because it was on the way back, and I wasn't making video for that. But yes, two car repairs, and if not for the donations, I really would have been sunk. I'm not sure I could have gotten home. I don't know what I would have done. So thank you to everyone who helped in any way. I greatly appreciate it, and I will never forget it. I got to meet people. I got to meet Kevin. I got to meet Magnus. I did not get to meet Mike because I just wasn't passing through Indianapolis at a time he was available. I'm sorry about that. I will get back there to meet up with Mike and hang out. I like Mike, and I'd like to hang out with him, but it just didn't work this time. There will be another time. So it was really cool to see people. I really wasn't planning on seeing people during this trip, but I'm glad that I did. It actually added something to the journey. So thanks to the folks that actually spent some time with me. That was awesome. I learned that despite still having challenges, I can push through the difficulties and accomplish my goals, and that was important. I needed to reassure myself of that. It also shows me that I still have some challenges. I still have some things I have to overcome. This was particularly a problem during the day I was supposed to spend in New York City. I'd like to apologize to New York City. I didn't plan that well. I should have planned that much better. I should have had more time to do more things and see more things, and I just didn't. So I will be back, and next time I will do it right. Do I feel better? I don't know that better is the right word. I'm glad that I went. I'm glad that I was able to overcome the challenges and take the trip and do the things anyway. So that's good. I think in the future I will be able to happily reflect on the things that I did. So that's good. I am relieved to be home. I'm tired, but I do feel I accomplished some things. Does all that add up to feeling better, though? Not exactly, not yet, but it does make me feel a little more optimistic. I feel like the future could be brighter. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will be brighter. We have no guarantees for the future. We can work towards things, but there is never a guarantee that those things will work out for in our favor. But I think it's a possibility. I know I will need to work to make things happen, but if I can get through a trip like that with all of the challenges that went along with it, then I can do the work I need to do to rebuild my future. I can do it. The ability is there, and I think the will is there. And if I put in the work and maybe have just a touch of good luck here and there, maybe in the long run I will feel better. So so there's that. There is a glimmer of optimism. This trip was about a lot of things. One of the most important things it was about was making some choices and choosing a direction. And I made some choices and I chose a direction. Some of the choices were easy, some of them were not so easy. I haven't figured out everything by any means, but I did figure a few things out, including what to do with this channel, including a few things to do with the Hooded Cobra Commander channel. So Those were important things. There are also a few other things kind of behind the scenes in the background that I needed to figure out, and I figured out at least some of those things. So the time to be by myself and to think was productive, I think. Making choices is always scary for me. I am too aware of the opportunity costs, and I always lament what could have been if I had only chosen this direction rather than that direction. But you can't go both ways. And sometimes you just have to leave things behind. Sometimes you have to leave people behind. And that is always a challenge for me. Choosing a direction always means leaving something behind. But I've made that choice. And I know what and who I'm letting go to move forward and to do things that are better for me and I think will be better for others in the long term. So I feel good about the choices that were made. I feel like they're the right choices. At least they're the best choices that I can make under the circumstances and with the information that I have. I absolutely must monetize my YouTube work, and I've got some better ideas for how to do that. The Hooded Cobra Commander channel is already monetized, or at least it's monetizable. I just kind of have to switch some things back on and start producing for that channel again. This channel is not, but I've got some ideas to make this channel more marketable and more watchable, more fun for everyone, and make it something that can contribute to my living. I have a couple ideas for new videos for this channel, and although you will probably see videos for this channel first, the bulk of the immediate work will be going into videos for the Hooded Cobra Commander channel. It's just that those will take longer. You won't see those as quickly because they are more work. More work has to go into them, so they will take longer to prepare and publish. But I need to jump on the other channel, and I've got some ideas for the other channel, and I will be working on that. But in the meantime, you'll see more videos here. We will talk more. We'll have more of these discussions, but we're also going to do some things that are fun, that are enjoyable, that you will hopefully like to see, and we'll make something out of this channel as well. The last year has been very difficult. It looked like my career was going in a better direction. That didn't work out. It looked like some relationships were going in a better direction, and those didn't work out. I feel like I've had one defeat after another, and I have lost a lot of the things that used to give me joy. I have been wrestling with depression and anxiety, despite having been treated for it, despite being on medication for it. It was still such a great challenge that I didn't have the capacity to do anything creative. It's been a hell year. And there's never a guarantee that anything we do will make anything better. Life just doesn't have those kind of guarantees. It's very possible that I may put all the work into building a better future, and it just never happens. But I still have to make a choice. I'm standing here at a crossroads, and I have to choose a direction. And I've chosen a direction, and now it's time to just walk that road. And that's what we're going to do. I hope you will go with me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.